What is up, guys? We are back for another episode inside the garage, and today we are finishing off our cabinet installation. So as you guys would have seen on the last episode, I decided that I needed to have a really nice cabinet array in the garage. I've been watching a lot of Obsessed Garage. I'm watching it literally right now. So yeah, I had to make something for myself, and this is where we are at so far. So since last time you've seen, I started to do the back paneling. I've stopped because I need to do the electrical. So once I've done the electrical, we'll finish doing that, paint it, and it's done. But today, well, sorry, not today, for right now, we're gonna get onto the doors. So this is our doors here, and this is the kicker panel here. We are using, 18mm MDF to make the doors. I've got all our door hardware and whatnot here. So it's all pre-cut, it's all been primed. So we're gonna mount that now. I've literally just made my little cheat sheet template to help mount the doors. So let's get to it, let's start installing them and see how it looks.
Now, I'm not quite sure how, but I managed to time-lapse fitting off the hinges on one door and then time-lapse again fitting off one door to the actual cabinets. I have no clue how I managed to do that, but yeah, this is, just imagine that I'm doing this 6 times over for each door. In hindsight, these hinges weren't the greatest to use, they weren't the most user-friendly, but they got the job done, and it was good to start seeing the doors get mounted on the cabinets.
Alrighty, so the bottom doors are on. They're looking really good. I've just got to fine tune them a little bit just so they open a little bit nicer and close a little bit more seamlessly. But now it's on to getting the upper cabinets on. I've got the hinges on them already. These will then have gas struts on them as well to help them open and stay open. And yeah, we're going to mount them up now. I'm just waiting on someone to come around and give me a hand because I didn't plan for the fact that you're going to probably have a second person to hold them up there while you drill it and screw them off. So yeah, let's do that.
So in my head, I thought I was going to do this by myself. I thought I'd be able to mount the doors on and whatnot by myself, but I quickly realised there was no chance of that. So I had my little brother Taylor come around and he gave me a hand mounting these up. I think it took us about 30 minutes to do it, and yeah, they came out pretty good. Like, in hindsight, I probably would have used a different hinge, something a little bit better. Yeah, we got that done, and as soon as we got that done, it was on to doing the kicker panels. Now, the kicker panels, I didn't really plan for this, but we ended up screwing them off of the extension blocks we had for the feet of the cabinets, and it worked pretty good. They're not 100% perfectly square, but it's pretty good for what it was, considering I didn't actually plan for this. So yeah, this really started to tie it all together and made it look really complete.
Alrighty guys, we've got the doors on, the kickers on. It's starting to come together. So as you can see, we've got the kickers on. I've pre-painted them. I've now just got to fill them and then give them a final coat, but that'll be a bit later on. I've got to, so a couple of the doors, so this door fouls on this door, so I'll have to shave that back a little bit, and then I'll get them ready to paint. That one's ready to go. Just need to mount the hardware for the top of them, which will just be like a little slimline, little grab handle will be under here, you can't even see it. And then the uppers are done as well, which they are hinged from the top and they're on gas struts. I had to brace it in here because this side was drooping a little bit, because obviously I've taken some of the strength out of the back of it. So we've braced that. It's now nice and sturdy. These don't flex at all, so that's good. I've just got to put little, you get like little gel bits that sit here, so it makes them like a soft close. And yeah, we got heaps of space. Heaps and heaps of space. So I'm going to run the power for actually I'm going to run, so there'll be a power point in here, a power point in there, and then the under the cabinet lighting will be run from inside this cabinet as well. And then this one will be purely just storage. So yeah, let's start getting into that stuff. So I had originally priced up to do these cabinets out of the caboodle doors and whatnot, which these are caboodle cabinets, but it was going to be like $800. So this has now cost, so us making it all ourselves with the hinges, brackets and whatnot, 180 bucks. So it's a decent saving, because let's face it, we need to save whatever money we can so that next year we can spend money on that thing. At the end of the day, that's the goal. And as much as I want to have nice mint cabinets and whatnot, this is all done to an extent on a budget. Now, when I say budget, we're not making cheap crap. It looks good. It's what I wanted, but it is to a budget. So yeah, now I'm going to start getting stuff ready for paint. I'm tossing up the idea of painting these white as well to match the cabinets. I'm not sure, we'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll leave it and we'll see what it looks like down the track. But yeah, let's start getting ready to, I'm going to get the I'm going to get the elect done now. And then we'll get into prepping the cabinets and the backboard and whatnot for paint. So this cabinet here is going to have the power. Actually, I think I'm just going to keep those two for storage. I need more storage. So this is going to have power. I'm going to mount a power point here, have it running up through the top there. And then I'm going to do a pilot hole here going through. So if I want to use power under here for anything, I've got power there. But if I need power, I can just plug it up here into the power point. So yeah, let's get that done. Alright, so that's done. We've got a pilot hole now so we can plug whatever we're using on the bench up through there, and then we've got power. So next I'm going to run the power cable up and through the roof into the home office, and it'll stay on that side till I get an electrician to actually hardwire it. Alright, so while we are waiting for the electrical work to be done, let's take a look at our under cabinet lighting. So this is what we're going to be using. So it's a 5 meter strip that you can cut to length, and we're going to mount it underneath our cabinets. It works via your smartphone and whatnot, or you can run a switch inside the cabinet. So let's mock this up and see how it looks. We'll rig something up so we can actually see it working. But yeah, let's get to it. Look at that. Actually, pretty decent lighting. Better than I expected. Warm white is the look I'm definitely going for, but it is kind of cool that you can do all the different colors and whatnot. Why is the remote not working? I gotta be close to it. Sweet. That looks awesome though. That does the job. So yeah, that's that mocked up for now. We're gonna leave it as is. So yeah, I've got to run the bunnings now. I gotta get the back end paneling. We're gonna fill some holes and we're gonna get painting. So let's get to that. Alrighty guys, so we've got the back bracing in for the our, what do you call it, like splashback or whatever you want to call it. So our backdrop will be on there. So the sheets are here. I need to cut them to 600 tall. I've got another one set up outside. So we're going to cut that now and we're going to screw them off and install them. Perfect. All right, let's screw this away. Now, ignore the gap. There's a little bit of trim that will go along here to finish this off. So you won't see that. But yeah, let's screw this off. Corners to start with. Sweet. Wants to be sunk a bit because I'm going to fill all these so we won't see them. Not so much that deep, but it's alright. Every now and then you go a bit deep. Now you'll also notice one little quick fact while I'm doing this. I'm trying different recording styles, different formats and whatnot to see how I go. I'm stealing a lot from a lot of people or professionally thieving them. But yeah, I want to really perfect these vlogs so next year when we're going hard, we've got the style we want and I can keep it consistent. But yeah. Now, this little piece here is going to be just so that when this panel goes on, the middle doesn't waver or wander like this does. It's got a support there. Actually, we should probably bang a screw in there just for argument's sake. Toit. Alright, and the last piece. It's pretty good. I probably should have cut this side because it looks like their cut's not completely even, but it'll do. I'll just have to gap it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How good is it? When your vision starts to become a reality. How good would it be when we actually start using this to work on race cars? That'll be great. My bitter attitude you're hearing is one that's solely to blame on me. But that, this I'll take full credit for. I'm very happy. Yes. Voila! Look at that. We've got the backdrop all done. I am stoked. So now I'm going to fill all of this so that tomorrow we can sand it, gap it, and paint it. And then we are like nearly there. We are so close.
Now this easily would have had to have been the most enjoyable part of the whole process. Staining timber is something I didn't know I enjoyed, but this was very fun to do, very relaxing to do, and yeah, we've just gone a clear stain just to really highlight the timber.
Alrighty guys, so I might have got carried away a little bit, skipped a couple of steps, and finished all the cabinets. So after I finished doing the splashback, backboarding, whatever you want to call it, I got a little bit carried away and just jumped into painting it, finishing it, staining the timber and whatnot, mounting the lights all correctly and whatnot. The only thing is, so you've seen extension lead running across here in the background. I still haven't had the electrician come out and finish up that power point, but for now this is ready to go. So let's have a look. I hope you like it. Look at that. I could not be happy with how this has come out. The back paneling actually looks seamless. Like you can hardly tell that that's 3 different sheets. The corner's done really nice and neat. Now, obviously, this garage was well and truly here. It was built probably 30, 40 odd years ago. This wall wasn't very square, wasn't very straight. So I've had to put this extra panel in here to hide a little bit of the gap in the corner there, which if you can see here, you can see the angle it's on. But yeah, I am so happy with that, how it's all come out. The stain on the timber bench has come out really nice, and it just looks really good. The only thing I'm still contemplating is I'm thinking about maybe painting these white. Now, I don't know if I'm going too far or too hard or whatnot. For now, they're going to say white. Maybe down the track, I paint them. Sorry, now they're going to say black. But for down further, maybe I'll paint them white. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this has come out so good. I can't wait to really get into it and start organising it. So we've got our overhead cabinets here. So I haven't like really set them up or cleaned them up or whatnot. So, but in here it's going to have power. I'm going to have just the two outlets, and it'll have USB A and USB C. So I'll be able to charge my phone and my camera gear and whatnot. Actually, that's one thing I've done. I've put the soft close gels on there, little gel dots. But yeah, so as you can see, we've got plenty of storage. I need to figure out what I'm going to have overhead, what I'm going to have down low, what I'm going to have in these cabinets here. But yeah, there's plenty of storage. And then my favorite little feature, we have a bin. I love the idea of having a bin in here. I don't know what, I've never had a bin in the garage, and that will be a game changer because I hate shit being everywhere. I hate having crap lying around. That's going to make a world of difference, especially for me. But yeah, it's come out so good. I am fucking ecstatic with how this looks. But yeah, let me know what you think. Should I paint these white? Should I just leave them? Let me get back a bit so you can have a bit of a good look at it. Like they don't stand out, like they don't look awful, but I don't know. I reckon if they were white, it would look incredible. But yeah, I've got my race helmet up here. I've got my Chaz Mostert replica helmet up here. I'm actually thinking about maybe doing some lighting up here like this, having it shining upwards and just doing a little bit of a feature. I want to continue on with getting more helmets and just fill this out pretty well. I might even start doing along the top there, get some old like motocross helmets and whatnot. But yeah, this has come out so good. I can't wait to actually start using it. There is a few little bits and pieces that will be happening here that I haven't done yet, but that's for down the track. For now, this is done, this is ready, and I'm stoked. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this.